Hey everybody, Dave the Caregiver, caregiverdave.com. 5 minutes of Dave's hammock wisdom. I'm trying to be lively because it's 4 a.m. and I have not slept yet because I'm catching a plane to New York that leaves at 5:30 because I have a national publicity summit to go to. Last year I went pitching my show segment to about 88 national syndicated producers, TV, radio, publications, and 44 of them said yes, and the other 44 or so didn't get it. But that's okay, that's a pretty good ratio. But to find quality guests on my radio show, since I have a syndicated radio show now, heard in all 50 states and 135 countries. And so it's going to be a fast trip. I'm leaving at 5:30, getting there at 2 p.m. And then tomorrow I show up at 8:45 to go from 9:30 to 12:30. And then I fly home at 8 p.m. So it's a quick turnaround. Hey Karen, how you doing? You're up early. And Sheng and Leon Powell, how you doing? Good morning. I think you're in the middle of the country, right? So it's not as early for you. 55A. So, what wisdom could I possibly have for y'all at 4 a.m.? Well, let's see here. I remember the Jamaicans. Be happy, man. Don't worry. A few things happened this last week that I could have worried about. But I did not worry. In fact, there are family issues. Because even though you're doing great, maybe some family members aren't doing so great because of whatever reason, and so we worry for them. But then we don't worry for them because I pray for them, and I pray that they find God, and they have. And so many times trials bring people closer to you, to God, I should say. I thought I was praying there for a moment. And it's true. This verse says that all things work for good to them that serve Him and are called according to His purpose. And, somebody's in the Philippines. It's evening over there. I see. That's why you're up. And so, that gives me a lot of peace and contentment because I know whatever happens, God's in control. There's another verse that says He'll give us the desires of our heart, and my desire is that my entire family just serves and loves God just like I do, and I'm believing for that. And just like I really didn't do that myself until I was 21. And so I met a guy who really didn't give his life to God until he was 67, 2 years older than me. So as long as there is breath in your lungs and blood in your veins, I think of the thief on the cross, where he says, Jesus, remember me in your kingdom. And he says, surely you will be with me in paradise today. Imagine that, all of his sins wiped away. I think he was convicted of robbery. In those days, they hung you on a cross for stealing. Imagine what they did if you were guilty of murder. Probably the same thing, I guess. I think they cut off your hand in some countries if you steal. And if you rape someone or you're a pedophile, well, you know what they cut off. So, just to say all of that is that it's never too late. God forgives no matter how much you've done, and no matter how late in life you've done it. And so I mean, that's what I believe. I know some of you may not believe God or believe in God, and some of you certainly don't believe in Jesus or believe that he's the Son of God, like the Bible says. And many of you don't even believe the Bible. And you know, that's your prerogative. This is America, and you can believe whatever you want to believe. And I look at it like a Las Vegas crap table. You know, you're rolling the dice, and if you win, well, you win a lot. But if you lose everything. And this is no reason to love God, of course, but it just seems like the odds are that you've got everything to gain and not very much to lose. And that's just a worldly way of looking at it. Well, I thought I'd share that wisdom with you because I got to go and catch some Z's before my plane. So God bless you all. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful evening if you're in the Philippines. Bye-bye.